Yo, 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 welcome back to the live stream. It's your boy Tokyo Stoner. We're back in business. Pretty sure I clipped the song a little early that time, but let's go. We can continue. Continue, baby. Yeah. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, episode 5. I mean, we're lucky we got past episode 3, to be honest. Like I said, if it wasn't for Water Serpent fighting to keep this game on the stream, yeah, we probably would have left this one in the ashtray. So yeah, let's go. Where we going, Eris? We're at Costa del Sol right now. What the fuck, bro? Shut up, Red. Shut the fuck up, Red. Oh, what? We got set all the way back here? Did I not make a save when I went to bed? Oh, thank God for the fucking... Thank God for the auto save, I guess. Damn. Hey, but like, it could have had me a bit closer. Like, shut my own, bro.
I sure am. Yeah. In a sec. Ready. Now, let's find some resort wear. And then we can finally hit the beach. Yeah. Let's roll.
Let's roll. Alright, which way we going, homies? Let's do it. Yeah, here, like, I'm spamming L2. I'm, like, hard pressing it, like, back to back to back. You can hear it.
Hey.
I found, oh, it finally swapped. I found it so confusing last night, bro. Like, I was up there on that platform for time trying to swap. And it doesn't swap until you're down here. So it's, like, it's just so funny, bro. They're like, press L2 to swap between party members. You press L2 and nothing happens. It's so funny. Right, so we gotta get some fucking coin. Wow. Is Tifa okay?
You idiots look like you're on the way down to the water.
Is she alright? Okay, like glitching and shit. Wait, she's not yet. When she comes out of here, she starts like glitching the fuck out.
Hey, how about an
He glitched right the fuck out, bro. Fucking hell, poor Tifa, man. We're gonna skip all of these cutscenes because we watched this last night and they're not good. So let's just skip all of this horse shit and let's get where we're going. Obtain ticket de l'amour. Right. Just head over here because that's what I was gonna do before I went to bed. We're just trying to go to the beach and have a nice time, but they won't let us because we don't have the right clothes. And like, they got this really fucked up security guard at the beach who's like, no one's allowed on the beach if you don't have swimwear. It's like, you know, there's no beach in the world, even in our world, that does that. You're allowed on the beach in whatever fucking gear you want, man. So it's like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, bro. I just don't know what to say. Fuck this whole cutscene, bro. I saw this last night as well. Right, let's play it. So square is to shoot, X is to lob, whatever that's supposed to fucking... I mean, I know what the word lob means, but it's just like in football talk, like, what? I guess you do say lob the ball, but like, not in every country, do you know what I mean? Anyway, let me stop quibbling. Right. Now we have to do this because we need a companion card for Eris. Otherwise we can't buy a fucking beach suit. So let's do it. Let's do this shit. Now this better be easy, bro. I was trying to play Queen's Blood earlier and it was fucking outrageously difficult, bro. I thought that you had to do the whole tournament because they don't ask you, like they don't say to you, do you want to play in the tournament or anything like that. This is just fucking Rocket League, bro. Why are we playing Rocket League? What? Why are we playing Rocket League, bro? For real. For real, bro. We're playing Rocket League. You know, I don't play Rocket League for a reason, you know. I consciously choose not to play Rocket League. Not because it's a shit game or anything. That little dog. But like, it's just not for me. And I do things like I spend $70 or $100 or 70 quid. I spend that money on games like Final Fantasy 7 and stuff like that because I like those games. I didn't know that I was spending £70 on Rocket League. Fucking Rocket League Simulation, Queen's Blood card game. It's the $70 card game Rocket League Simulation. I mean, at least Rocket League is free, bro. Fuck off, bro. Are these guys fucking serious, bro? The AI kicked in, now they're like, haha, here's some goals. Man, fuck off. I just want to get out of here and go and play the game, bro. For real, like. It doesn't help that in the last episode, I was stuck playing Queen's Blood for like fucking 2 hours almost. Because they didn't make it clear that you could forfeit. You have to like actively go and speak to this NPC and get the forfeit. But like there was no question at the beginning, like, do you want to take blood in the do you want to take part in the Queen's Blood tournament? Do you get what I mean? They don't ask you like, do you want to do this? They just drop you in. And then they've got this little character on the corner of the fucking map, and if you talk to that little character, you're given the option to forfeit. But it's like if you don't go and speak to them, you don't know that you can quit out the tournament. So I was stuck there for fucking hours yesterday, playing like back-to-back fucking Queen's Blood shit. I got right to the end of the tournament, even though I don't know the fucking game, I haven't checked the tutorial. We got up to Chadley, and I was just like, nah, bro, there's no way we're supposed to do this. And I went on Google or whatever, and I found like someone explaining to us how to skip the thing. And I also found a lot of other people on the internet who were pissed off and wanted to find out how to skip the thing. So it's like, what? I'm not gonna lie, that whole thing with Queen's Blood, that was so toxic. Like, it kind of makes me. I'm pretty sure my ability to enjoy the shit is like at zero now. You hear me? They like zeroed me out, man. The game friend zoned me with that Queen's Blood shit. And also, I'm never playing Queen's Blood ever again either. For sure. Well, I guess at least we got like a cutscene. How do we get Tifa's ticket, bro? That's what we need now.
Oh, I'm so scared. Hey, Eva, you're not from Sector 7, are you?
What do we get?
Leave any wheelies you.
Right. Why don't we just take one of these? Talking about leave the wheelies. Fuck you, bro. I'm taking this shit.
And loose. Today's your lucky. There's a surefire taking them. If you're interested, just hop on. You can even. So how about?
No, he doesn't give us what we want.
Now that's what all you need to do is take a wheelie to rent, right into your heart's content.
Wow, so the game really goes out of its way to like encourage you to interact with all this stupid shit they built. Like the wheelie device. Where's my one gone? Did it disappear? Like with the Queen's Blood, like obviously like I said, the Queen's Blood tournament is not forced on you, right? I thought it was when I was playing it, to be honest. I really did. I felt like I was forced into doing it. But you know, you're not forced. But they do still go out of their way to make sure you interact with Queen's Blood. Probably because a lot of money, energy, resources, development time, like a lot of resources would have gone into developing Queen's Blood for this game. right?
Can't you make an exception
So
for
like,
this once?
the developers make sure that you play it because they know that 99% of players are never gonna even look at Queen's Blood, bro. Do you get me? So they kind of force you into interacting with it, just so they can show the investors that like all of those development dollars didn't go to waste. Do you get what I'm saying? But they fully did. They were completely wasted. It was a waste of everyone's time. Queen's Blood is dog shit, bro. It's not even bad. It's a cool game. And if I was playing Final Fantasy VIII right now, I'd probably be hyped, yeah. And if I didn't have that negative experience on the boat, then like maybe. Do you get what I'm saying? But like, regardless of it, whether it's a good or a bad game, my point that I'm making is that it shouldn't be here. They should look at these NPCs. They look so stupid. Look at this trash mission design that we're doing right now. You put so much effort into making sure the Queen's Blood game was good, yeah. But your side quests are fucked. The whole game's fucked. The storyline's fucked. Do you get what I mean? Even look when we run into the NPCs. Like literally nothing happens. It's so ridiculous. Like we just go through them. Like you put so much resources into Queen's Blood, yeah, that it looks and plays like a fucking super epic card game. But look, Tifa can just ride this stupid piece of shit electric scooter right through the fucking NPCs. Because they don't give a shit. They don't put no effort into the fucking thing, bro. It's literally, the whole thing is just spectacle. What's this? Run Wild. This is fucking whack. We just gone in a whole circle, bro. See, I don't want to do the Cactar caper because it sounds like a bunch of dogs. We're just going to have to get off the fucking bike thing. Yeah, and then they're like, you know, if you ride this stupid bike thing around, we'll give you, what, some accessories or something? Did you see? So it's like, you know, they're kind of, they're not forcing you to ride this either, but they're encouraging you. They're like, ride this stupid thing, because they would take it, building this would have taken time, right? And having this as an idea and deciding to put this in the map and everything, it's time, resources, energy. And someone would have decided, like, you know, to build this thing and to devote resources to it. Do you get me? How the fuck are we meant to get to this place, bro? And so then they've got this little side quest, like, hey, if you ride that stupid thing around town for like the next half an hour, you unlock some free accessories. Woo, and it's just a way of trying to get the player to interact with this stupid shit that they've put in the game that they know you don't really want to interact with. You don't really want to ride the scooter. You don't really want to play Queen's Blood. I mean, maybe some new age players do. Maybe there's some other guys out there who fucks with the shit. But like, I guess let me speak just from my own perspective. As an OG fan, like fan of the OG, someone who played Remake, I really didn't like Remake that much, but I liked it enough to buy this one. Looking at the terrible, terrible game design and the obvious choice to just like pad the game out with meaningless side quests, not side quests, mini games, meaningless mini games, meaningless little things to do. And the fact that they know that those things are bad, and so they try to draw, it's like, it's funny, those things are bad, so they draw your attention to it more. I was gonna say that they know it's bad, so they draw your attention to it just to make sure you interact with it and you don't ignore it. But it's like, why would you want people focusing on the shit parts of your game?
I did take some lessons when I was a kid. That was ages ago.
That's my big bad man gangster cat. Pulling up asking for his food, but he's a little bit early. It's 1 o'clock is the feeding time. Meow. Meow. Meow meow. What did you do? Give us a little massage. A little massage, yeah. I'm gonna clip that part back so I can understand what she just did. Is she got like magic powers or some shit? Meow. Let me just there was something I wanted to do, but I've forgotten what it was, so I'll just leave it for now. My god, look at Cloud in the background with his like 10-pack. What the fuck? This shit is
I want to hear you playing the goddamn piano. Now tickle the antifreeze.
I wonder if there's people in the Square Enix offices who are fans of the original and are really upset about what they're doing. And they're like, you fools, you're ruining it all. Yeah, I realized I don't know or care. In fact, I lied. I do not know, but I do care. She gave her Tifa a massage, right? What did she give Tifa?
I don't want to hear excuses. I want to hear you playing the goddamn piano. Now tickle the antifreeze.
Alright, let me just update the title of the stream quick. Alright, nice one. Got an updated title out here. We're having a good time, so let's roll. Right, let's delete that video. Yeah, it was a massage, right? I was right, yeah? I mean, you're like probably thinking, yes, Tokyo, it was a fucking massage. Like, at this point, but like, yeah.
I don't want to hear excuses.
I don't want to hear excuses.
You playing the goddamn piano.
So she massages Tifa's hands. Oh, she just like one-shot it. She like one-shot massaged it. She like one-rubbed it. She's got the magic touch. And now what? Tifa's able to play the piano again. Oh, you see the little magic, the music symbols on her hand. Wild. Okay. I don't want to practice the piano. Is that the main quest right now? I don't want to do that, bro. Really? Can't we just move on now? Maybe if we play this piano, we'll get our Tifa coin, and then we can put on the costumes and get the fuck out of here. Because they won't let us, maybe I should have done practice. But yeah, they won't let us out, bro. They won't let us out of this mission without the swimsuits. So we gotta unlock the swimsuits. Oh my god, what? 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 Can we skip this? No. What the fuck, man? I'm not saying it's whack, like it's not, but just like, why are you forcing us to do this? The original had all of this fly shit in it, like it did, but it didn't force you to do anything. Every single one of these things was optional, and that made it so much more cool because it had all this hidden layers of depth that like you could play the whole game and not even know it was there. So it was like discovering it made it even more cool because you're like, wow, you can go over here to Tifa's house and play the piano, and that's how you get Tifa's like super limit break or rare weapon or whatever. Like, do you get me? That was fucking hype, bro. Yeah? Do you get what I'm saying? Oh, you can't just spin it. I thought you could just spin it. We'll do this instead. Bollocks. Because I don't think they realize that by forcing the player to do this stuff, you destroy it immediately. You take all the fun out of it. The fun is instantaneously removed. Do we get the...
so much for performing. Here you are. A companion card and a memento. We give all our concert goers. Now,
You shut the fuck up. I don't care what you have to say. Let's get out of here. Now where's this fucking shop? Here we go. What's up?
hang loose. Got any companion cards?
Shut up and give me the clothes, you fucking asshole. I would have liked the other one, but I mean that one's just more classic, isn't it? See, that's kind of cool.
Have a wonderful day.
All right, bitch. Now we might actually be able to get the fuck out of here. Oh no, we gotta get changed first. Can't forget to go to the changing room and change to make sure your immersion, you know, gotta keep you immersed in the suffocating, drowning remake frequency. Whoa, what's with the pixels on the fucking curtain? I didn't notice last night. Why does the curtain look like that? Look at the curtain itself. Just look at the curtain. It looks like some really flat 2D shit from like an old, you know, like an old game. Like Sims or some shit, because Sims don't try and put too much effort into this. Why does Tifa look so odd? She's like strangely muscular. Like, I mean, it's not strange because she's super strong and shit. But then like, she's got that buzzing fire gap. I don't know. Maybe I'm just chatting shit. But I feel like, yeah, Tifa's character model looks a little odd sometimes. Like her proportions and stuff. Like here, like her legs are like, I was trying to go like that so you can see the legs. Like there's this big gap between her legs. You see what I'm saying? It was there in the first game and it's there again, but it's like this giant gap between her legs. And it's just like, I mean, some people are naturally built like that. That's naturally how they're built. So like, you know, I'm not even trolling. I'm just saying, like, I don't know, something about Tifa, just her top half, I feel like her top half is set right, but her bottom half is just doesn't seem right to me still, like something's wrong with it. Why don't they just make a Tifa game, bro, at this point? I play a Tifa game.
That's our question. And what's with the bag? Luggage for a Shinra executive.
Like a full-blown Tifa game, though. Like, not like a little, like, DLC. I mean, like an actual game. Like a whole game with just Tifa. I'd play that shit.
After all that talk about how much you hate that? Mayor's orders. After everything's done for me, I got it. Don't look at me like that. I got something to sell out.
It's fucked up, because alternate timelines can be done really well. Like the Days of Future Past storyline. But this happened with Johnny, I wasn't paying attention. But like you can do, alternate timelines can be done really well, man.
That's our question. You're working for Shinra now? After all that talk about how much you hate them? Mayor's orders. After everything's done for me, I got it. Don't look at me like that. I got something to sell out.
So Johnny works for Shinra now. That's alright, don't worry Johnny. We was about to be cool with Shinra in the last chapter. Cloud and Rufus basically was fucking shaking hands, bro. It's fucked up.
Ready to rock? Do you even have to ask?
He literally pointed, like, imagine pointing at the bitches.
Oh, man? How do we look? Huh? Tifa, you look as sweet as a dolphin. And you, Aerith, are as luminous as a sea snail.
Wow, a sea snail. That is pretty rough.
Human beauty is hard for me to assess.
What's wrong with Yuffie?
Did you miss us? Well, something wrong? No, nothing. It's just hot. In a sun. Speaking of which, you guys should probably put on sunscreen. You might want to go first.
Well, at least it looks like we're taking Tifa on a date at the Gold Saucer. That might be alright.
What? Hey! Hojo. What a
Fucking
wonderful
Hojo.
surprise it is to see you again.
Fuck off,
Rest
Hojo.
assured I'm not here for Aerith. Though, were she to offer her assistance, I gladly accept. Don't hold your breath. Oh, I won't. At any rate, a very special show is about to start. One starring you, perhaps.
Why does Hojo have bitches, bro? In the original, Hojo was lying down on the beach with bitches, but like, it really doesn't make no sense. Why is Hojo lying down with bitches? Yeah, Cloud and Tifa got a thing for each other. Right up until we get to Gongaga and see that stupid ass cutscene. With that fucking crazy shit going down. I ain't even spoiling it. I'm gonna wait till we get there. Yeah? I time traveled. I'm time traveling like motherfucking Aerith and Sephiroth. Now I time traveled. I know not everything, because I didn't want to know everything, but I wanted to know enough. And Tifa's bae right now. But like, what up, Ruthless? What up, dog? Outlaws, it's motherfucking early morning, dog. West Side. And some new shit. Yeah, we're in Costa del Sol.
As you can see, your brother's down there.
Of all the stuff they've showed us so far, I think my favorite locations was probably the Chocobo Ranch and Costa del Sol.
Yes, sir.
I'm actually not a fan of Costa del Sol because of what the fuck? There's no way these bitches is doing that in real life, bro. They'd be like, oh my god, I'm not touching these guys. Like, even like a normal, that's like anybody would just be like, I'm not touching those guys, bro. What the fuck? You know, maybe like a hospital or a nurse. Let me turn up the volume.
And for you to find out.
Nah, I just realized I'm playing on the wrong, speakers. There we go. That's the real volume. Let's go, baby. I was listening off the little baby TV speakers. Had to get the bass in there. Fucking Hojo, bro. Yeah, I didn't like Costa del Sol. I really liked the way it looked, but I didn't appreciate being forced into getting the tickets for the swimwear. I was like, we got Gil, bro. Can't we just buy the fucking costume? And the security guard at the beach, what's that about? Like, you try and go on the beach and the security guard is like, no, you're not allowed on the beach and you're in your outer clothes. It's illegal. Like, and he just doesn't let you on the beach. And it's like, bro, do you know who we are? We fucking raided Mako reactors and blew them up and raided the Shinra HQ and climbed the pillar and fucking smoked Sephiroth. Like, do you know who the fuck we are? We go on the beach in whatever the fuck clothes we want, bro. And Cloud and the gang are fully like, oh, better not go on the beach if we don't have our swimwear. Like, and then they go and buy the correct, it's just a bit silly, like. But yeah, either way, the location itself, the way it looked, the music and stuff, helped Aerith from Barrett. Now, where's Tifa? So yeah, I do feel like, yeah, I was just a bit like, what the fuck is this horseshit, man? Are we fighting with a fucking umbrella? Surely the umbrella would just snap. on the first strike. Surely. Let's let Cloud can go to sleep. We're gonna let Tifa do this shit. Oh, these guys have got the dark matter, yeah? From Dirge of Cerberus. Because dark matter is a thing now. Yeah, how was the dentist? The dentist was rocking, bro. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm not gonna lie, bro. The dentist was rocking, man. It's kind of funny, like, people don't really fucks with the dentist. Like every time I say to the dentist that I find it relaxing being there, not getting the hygiene clean, that shit will fuck you up. But just like for a little checkup or whatever, I kind of like it. You just get to sit there and lie down and like they go the laser beams and shit. So you just put the futuristic Oakleys on and you just go, you know? And they make you better or whatever. It's like, it's cool to go somewhere and be fucked up and have someone that tries to make you better. So long as you got a good dentist, that is. And, yeah, I was pissed. She was like, the tooth that I wanted filled, she was gonna have to remove it. She was like, no, that tooth, like, it's too late to save it. Like, I've got to get rid of that one. And she was like, you want me to remove it? And I was like, well, not right now. I'll get an implant for that. Do you get what I'm saying? Just let it stay there, yeah, so that it can hold the space. Because, you know, if you remove it, then, like, the teeth, they can squidge together and you can lose the space. So I was like, no, let it stay there, hold the space. I'm gonna put an implant in it later on. And I was about to leave without getting any work done. But I was like, no, just throw on a repair, just throw on a temp thing. And so she threw a temp filling on this side and a next temp filling on the other side for some hole that it doesn't bother me, so I always forget to mention it. But like, it's been there for like a minute, so like I'm glad that she spotted it and patched it in. So yeah, dentist was popping, bro. Fully loaded, fully patched in, ready to go, ready to eat a whole bag of next sweeties. And go right back again next month. So is this dark matter, Aoife? You see that miasma? Is that dark matter? Because like, I'm glad that we played the DLC of the last game, because it introduced me to the concept of dark matter. Like I said, I've never played the Dirge of Cerberus. In Dirge of Cerberus, you may not have played as well, so this can be a little lore background just in case you haven't. In Dirge of Cerberus, Vincent fights against Nero and Weiss. Nero and Weiss are like some kind of Shinra experiments, yeah? And they use dark matter materia, right? Or like, I don't know if it's materia in that game, but in this game it's materia. So yeah, they use the dark matter. And this attack is so overpowered compared to like, I've only got 2 weapons for Cloud at the minute, but the flying attack is like, I really like the attack, and I get why you was like, yo, check it out. And it's like, I get it. It's like, it's the most OP shit in the game. But I'm really not a fan of this attack because it looks so much like Kingdom Hearts. If you've played Kingdom Hearts 2 and you're familiar with it, you'll know what I was talking about. I told Water Serpent yesterday, I was like, look at this attack, bro. Don't it remind you of Sora in Kingdom Hearts 2? And he looked at it and he was like, oh shit, it's exactly the same. I was like, yeah, it's exactly the same, except it's like, that was 20 years ago. And you know, you can put like a new bit of paint on it to make it look like up to date, but it doesn't change the fact that this animation, this whole concept, like this flying around in the sky, this was done 20 years ago in Kingdom Hearts 2. And I think it was done better as well, to be honest. But like, Cloud's aerial combat, it makes sense having Cloud be able to do aerial combat. Like, it fully does. Do you get what I mean? Cloud should be able to do aerial combat. Oh my god, it's the fucking umbrella. I almost forgot we was fighting with an umbrella. Cloud should be able to do aerial combat, because when we're fighting things like Diamond Weapon and stuff like that, you kind of want to imagine the homies like running up. But I always imagine the aerial combat, like, have you seen Advent Children? In Advent Children, when they're fighting Bahamut, that's a good example, right? In Advent Children, focus on the fucking thing, Cloud. Oh my god. In Advent Children, when they're fighting Bahamut, yeah. Or maybe we'll cast Protect. When they're fighting Bahamut, like, they're up in the sky. You know, Cloud's jumping up high. The homies are jumping up high. Like, it's cool, but they're not flying. You see what I'm saying? They're just jumping. And they're, like, helping each other to stay afloat. Vincent's, like, hopping around the place, shooting. And so they show you, like, what it would look like. Why is he invincible? Am I, like, missing something here? Fuck off, man. Where's, like, the thing I need to break to make him, like, not be invincible? Did we die? Or is this what's supposed to happen? Is this what's supposed to happen, yeah? So we just got defeated by Hojo. in the lore.
Spoil your comeback.
Hojo pulls up on us at the beach and defeats us. Wow. I guess he doesn't really defeat because Yuffie pulls up on Smoke, but like,
Do me a favor. Keep it this.
I forgot a little bit the train of thought, so I'm going to knock out this boss and then I'm going to listen back to it so I can catch it.
This is all my fault.
Hello. Mr.
Fleshed out, huh?
Over here.
They made sure the girl character's booties is fleshed out, but like that's probably the only thing.
You want help, don't you? And you better hold still.
I say fleshed out and Yuffie's like fucking
Let's wrap this up.
twerking in the camera like, Johnny, come over here. Very good. This fucking laser beam. Get this piece of shit out of here, bro. Come on, man. I can't believe they want me to really, like, they really expect me to believe that Cloud's taking down this gastropod robot thing with a fucking umbrella. Like, Tifa and Red are captured, you know, they've been taken away, and it's all intense, and we're just gonna defeat this stupid-ass robot with a fucking umbrella, bro. We're beating it. We're gonna beat this thing to fucking, like, into submission. Yeah? We're gonna fucking beat this thing into scrap metal with a wooden umbrella. This giant metal robot. Cloud's like sending his Genova powers into the umbrella and it's like fused into the umbrella. Now it's like a magic umbrella. And we're fucking kicking the shit out of this thing. Fuck you, gastropod, get fucked. With an umbrella, bro. Whoa.
Johnny? No, don't.
Outrageous.
And gotcha. Behold, justice is served.
Alright, I remember the train of thought, but I'll bring it up after we've enjoyed some of this cutscene.
Victory.
Dun, 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 dun. It's fucking. When it's good, it's really good. But when it's bad, it's the worst thing you've ever seen in your life. Look at Johnny. Why is Johnny just ass up on the beach? Cloud still clutching that umbrella. Ready to smack a motherfucker up with that umbrella, bro. You know, like when we're fighting Butch and the homies, and when we're fighting those Shinra troops in part 1, and we don't kill them, he should just put the sword away and crack out an umbrella, and just whack them the fuck up. Like, pow, 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 you stupid bitch. And they can just be like, and then I'd fully understand why they're still alive. After getting ran through by the Buster Sword. Yeah, so the point that I was trying to drive home was like flying. Cloud being able to fly mid-combat. Like full-on aerial, defying gravity, flying. Like... And also, I guess it's more to do with Nomura's involvement. Because Tetsuya in Nomura is involved in the game, and I know he's the Kingdom Hearts guy. It's like, I can't help but see, because I know how Kingdom Hearts has been ran into the ground over the years. And so I can't help but see the DNA of Kingdom Hearts just being deeply interwoven into Final Fantasy VII. I can't help but see it. So when I see Cloud doing those attack animations, I'm like, oh wow. Kingdom Hearts Nomura bullshit is so deeply intertwined in this remake series at this point that Cloud's attack animations actually look like Sora's. They don't look like Cloud's anymore. They look like Sora's attack animations. And it's like that's a big thing for me, bro. That's not a little thing, like that's a big thing. That he feels so weightless. Like I could imagine Sora being weightless because he's like floop, 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 floop. Like, do you hear me? I'll start thinking things so dark and ugly that it scares me. Oh, I said the careless thing, right? I wanted to say something else, but like whatever. Yeah, so
What I'm trying to say is,
Sora, I could imagine Sora like floating around the stage with Donald and Goofy, and they're like floating and doing magic, and it's Disney vibes. Like I'm with that. Like when I'm playing it, I engage with it. I get it. It's cool. When I'm fighting with Cloud and the gang, it's not floaty like that. They feel heavy. Like Barrett has weight behind him. Cloud has weight behind him. Like when you swing the sword, it should feel heavy. In Remake, the sword felt heavy, for example. In this game, the sword doesn't feel heavy because he's like teleporting all over the place. And then, like I said, I hit that ability, he starts flying. It's impossible to feel heavy when you're like fling, 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 fling through the sky. He looks like he's had pixie dust sprinkled on him by Tinkerbell in Peter Pan, and he's like doing a little floating, flying fairy attack. Do you get me? There's no weight behind him. And also the weightlessness is like expanded when you're walking around the world map and shit, and like you're going up and down. You know when you get him to hop over things or hop down from things, it looks weightless, like he doesn't have any weight behind him. He just kind of like, he doesn't really like climb the thing. He just kind of teleports up it and teleports down it. It's like the game doesn't do a good job of making objects feel, especially your characters, making them look and feel like they have any kind of weight to them. You see what I'm saying? I really fucked up, man. I just gave Aerith a smiley face. Where's Tifa? Can't we give Tifa a smiley face instead? Is that Barrett? Or is that just some scrub? It says a stupid weapon choice. Low, wait till chapter 9. And I finally got... Oh, you got Magnify all up in chapter 9, yeah? Alright.
late to the party once now. Hey, Rufus!
What does he say about Rufus?
Screw you, Shinra! Screw you!
Screw you, Shinra!
Screw you.
Screw you, Shinra. Fuck. We got autosave. Cool. Yeah, I don't really wanna. I'm trying to get Tifa's smiley face up. Yeah, good. We're right here. I don't give a fuck about no Aerith smiley face, to be honest, in this game. Maybe on the second playthrough or whatever. But the way that they treat Tifa in this game is like dog shit. They treat Tifa so bad in this game. Yeah. And like, we're gonna counterbalance that by showing some love. Let's cam off for a little bit. Yeah, a little smoke break. The guy don't care about who you are. Man said, go and get, wait, hold on, what's this? Feels like, wait. No, you fucking piece of shit game. Gah! And look, and her face went sad. She was all sad after that. Let's try again. All right, let's try this again. Cat Sif gives you the magnify.
Couldn't find a bartender, so I helped myself.
Tifa's on some alcoholic thing, huh?
Used to make him back at the bar, and here I am.
Oh, cause she's a bartender.
One in its namesake. Feels like it's been ages.
Oh, that drink is called a Costa del Sol.
Since 7th Heaven.
Right, it's a lot since happened since then. Wanna go back? Yeah, we'll say a lot happened since then.
Yeah. What's happened since then?
A lot. Good and bad. Ever wish you could just snap your fingers and forget the worst stuff?
It's a part of who we are.
I think your idea might have been the best idea, you know.
Yeah.
Like, I think both of the concepts work between the DLC structure and the save file continuation. But like where they've gone for this episodes, I think this episode as a returning player, like, cause you see me, bro, I'm not only in a little bit. And in the last stream I was talking about the difference between like people that will play this casually and people that will play it like on a deeper level. Like, you know, I'm a fan on a deeper level with the shit, so I've played it deeply. And as someone who like really supports the fucking franchise and shit, like I would have had a much better experience if they had done the save file crossover like you were talking about. You gotta wait all the way till chapter 9 just for a magnify. Yeah, 1. You know, in the last game they only gave us 1. In this one, I don't know, but you're late in the game and they've given you 1. So maybe we only get 1 again. Only 1 magnify. We need at least 2, bro. Sephiroth was rolling around a minute ago with 3 of the bitches. In the original game, you can get all materials, like, you can get enough of them, bro. So,
Good and bad.
yeah.
Ever wish you could just snap your fingers and forget the worst stuff?
It's a part of who we are. Whether we like it or not.
Yeah. The deepest wounds never really heal. Hey, I can make one for you too, if you want.
Don't worry, Tifa. All them wounds gonna heal.
Like some ask for a cocktail.
Takes time.
Moves that heaven. At least, that's what I promised Barrett.
And when exactly did you promise him that?
Sometime.
Alright, Miss.
You gotta leave all that pain in the past.
We'll be at the new second heaven. At least, that's what I promised Barrett.
Oh, he promised
And
Barrett.
when exactly did you promise him that?
Sometime.
Gonna build a
Alright,
new
Mr.
7th heaven, huh?
Sensitive. You do you.
Yeah, we probably would have finished Costa del Sol yesterday, bro. But in that episode that we did yesterday, we got trapped in the Queen's Blood vortex on the fucking boat. I didn't realize that you don't have to play the Queen's Blood tournament. They don't ask you beforehand if you want to take part. They just dump you in it. And they don't, like, they might have said it in chat, but probably I was talking over it or whatever. They didn't clear. Wait, hold on. Don't sweat it. We had no choice. Yeah, you should.
Don't sweat it. Anyone would want to punch that smug asshole. I know I do. Your fists in my face.
Yeah, so they just dump you into the Queen's Blood thing. And like I said, if you're really paying attention and you're listening to the dialogue, probably there's a little thing that tells you, like, oh, if you don't want to take part, go and speak to the thing to forfeit. But there should be a big pop-up. Like, before the thing starts, there should be a pop-up and just says, do you want to take part in the tournament, yes or no? Like, do you get me? I spent like a good 2 hours struggling to play Queen's Blood because I hadn't watched the tutorial and I'm not really interested in it.
You tried. That's all you can do. And all that matters if you ask me.
Cloud's out here being a therapist to the homies. Should just bring that umbrella out and just slap Barrett around the head with it and say, oh, Barrett, get the fuck up, bro. You out here crying like a little bitch. Get up. Yeah, we're ready to leave, bro. Fuck this shit. I'm out. I think one of the bigger... So yeah, obviously you're not forced to play Queen's Blood, right? If you watch that episode is so funny, bro. It's literally just me just playing Queen's Blood for 2 hours, just falling deeper and deeper into like deeper layers of hell. Like I keep winning, like I keep, like, for every person I beat,
Well,
for every single person I beat, yeah, like they keep introducing me to harder and harder opponents. And I got to round 3 and I won round 3 and I was like, thank God, you know, 3 rounds, like that's the number, like we must be at the tournament now. And then Chadley fucking came out. Then motherfucking Chadley came out, bro. And he was the only opponent available. And I was just like, you want me to beat Chadley? He's a fucking robot built by Hojo to develop like master materials, bro. There's no way we can possibly defeat Chadley. I don't even know how to play the game and I haven't farmed a single card. But I mean, yeah, like that's just that. Basically, my angle on that is like, when they're doing things like forcing you to play Queen's Blood, not for the whole tournament because they don't, but they do force you to interact with it, right? They don't let you choose to play. You have to, you get what I'm saying? So they force you into Queen's Blood. In Costa del Sol, they force you into mini games. I'm presuming further on in the game we're gonna get forced into mini games. I've seen certain complaints and stuff like that. So it's like, what I'm kind of looking at it is that
will you be able to pay it back?
pacing. We're talking about pacing again, right? When you're trying to take a short part of a story, yeah, and stretch it out into like a whole story, because you're telling the long version, remember, not the short version. Short versions are favorable. You're telling the long version of your story. All right, cool. Like, make sure it's good. What they've ended up doing here is like, something I'm keeping a check of is the actual gameplay. Like, what am I actually playing? I asked Water Serpent yesterday what he enjoyed from yesterday's stream. I was like, what did you see? What do you remember of the gameplay? And he quoted something, but what he quoted was actually a cutscene. You see what I'm saying? And when he was like, oh yeah, you're right. So it's like the cutscenes are cool, the boss battles are cool, but the actual gameplay itself,
Well, good for
like
you.
the things that happen in between, they're very lackluster. I didn't really enjoy the jankiness of the open world. Like, I don't want to call it open world because you know someone's gonna be like, it's not an open world, but you know, like the open world when we got out, it felt a little the terrain felt a little irritating to navigate. You see what I'm saying? It felt a little difficult to navigate the terrain. Tripped out and lost the train. Hold on.
Thanks for everything. Nah, I should be the one thanking you. Anyway, what's next for you guys?
That's it, the gameplay. So yeah, the terrain was kind of janky to get around. Chadley's trying to get you doing this and that and that and this, and I went in the Mithril mine where I like ran around for like longer than I needed to, trying to find my way through the dungeon. Mithril mine was cool, bruv. Mithril mine in the original, it's like a little hallway, and you just get this epic cutscene with Eleanor and Rude, and then and that's it. Do you get what I'm saying? But now it's like a whole boss fight with Eleanor and Rude, which kind of spoils their character for me a little bit. Like, it was more cool in the past when they didn't fight us. They see us and they're like, we don't even give a fuck. Fuck you. And they leave. Do you get what I'm saying? And it's cool because it's like, it shows that they got personality. Do you get what I'm saying? They don't just fight on sight. Like, if they're chilling and they don't want to fight, then they don't want to fight, and that's their business. Oh, Yuffie gets another sick intro. See, they had to do this again for people that missed the DLC. Oh, it's actually the same one, isn't it? It's probably slightly different. But yeah, that's my point of them, like, hold on. Yeah, come on.
Hold it, you spiky haired jerk-face. Where do you think you're going? I challenge you to a duel. If I win, you get the honor of serving yours truly. However,
It's like upside down world. Because we're the ones that are meant to pull up on Yuffie and be like, yo, what the fuck? Like, and then get her to help us. But, because she's meant to be like a secretive ninja, right? But, instead in this dimension, she's pulling up on us. Like, yo, but like on us.
I mean, we don't actually have to fight. Unless you really want to. Oh, abort! Tactical retreat!
I wonder if I choose the other option if she joins us or not. Let's see if we got a load. Nah, we ain't got one yet.
Hey! Where do you think you're going?
What the fuck is going on?
100% certain you don't want me around to save your pets.
You can come with. Oh shit, I need to fucking sort this out. Hold on. This is a flashback to the original game. In the original game, you have to have like, you have a dialogue with Yuffie, and if you answer the questions wrong, she doesn't join your team, and you have to find her again, because finding her is quite difficult. You have to like bump into her in a fight. So you go around looking for her, you find her. If you win the fight, then you have a conversation. If you answer the questions right, she joins your team. You answer wrong, she disappears. You have to find her again. So like, that was just like a little reference flashback there. But I'm pretty sure in this, it doesn't matter what you say. She joins your team regardless.
I hear ya.
But yeah, I was talking about gameplay. I was talking, why does she sound weird? Oh, thank God. I was worried the fucking audio was fucked. I was about to say, bro, don't say that, bro. I've been streaming for like an hour already. Hey, Ruthless, is your whole name on the screen when chat pops? Or is it clipped a little bit? Let me double check for myself. Oh yeah, it's all on screen. Alright, beautiful. Probably just your little mod icon is off screen. That's probably what it is. Because I've fucking cropped the chat in it to make sure it fits a little nicer. Sorry guys, what the fuck is going on? Oh, shut the fuck up, babe. What's going on? Their voices are fucked up, yeah? All right, let me listen to it on my phone and see. Maybe I'll restart. Hold on. Lo, that is so funny, bro. Did you see that shit? It goes to Yuffie and it's like, that is so going on. I don't know what the fuck that's about, bro. On my PlayStation, everything's playing fine, so it must just be I don't know, bro, but that's just super funny. The only thing I was thinking is that it's out of sync, but it doesn't really seem out of sync. It seems like it's loading in funny. Sounds deep. Yeah, the voices are weird. Don't worry, we'll reset and we'll start a new one right here and now. But before I skip out, or in fact, maybe I'll save it for the next one, but I will just touch it quickly, is that, yeah, man, the gameplay, like, the dungeons are funny, but, like, climbing the yellow painted walls is kind of like, it's like, all right, that's, when I think of Final Fantasy, I don't think of climbing the yellow painted walls, for example. That's gameplay from, like, something else. Then, helping Chadley research the shiny stones, I'm like, yeah, that doesn't sound like Final Fantasy 7. That sounds like something else. So like, and then the Queen's Blood, forcing me into Queen's Blood. Fucking in Costa del Sol, they're forcing you to do the mini games. It's like, it feels like when they were coming up with the idea of the game, and they were like, how the fuck do we take this short part of the story and stretch it out into a full thing? How do we do that? And it's like, they came up with all these weird ideas, like on the beach, you're riding the scooter, and there's a side quest where they're like, if you ride the scooter for enough meters, we'll give you stuff, right? So it's like they gave resources to developing the scooter, but they know 99% of players are not going to touch the scooter in their playthrough. So then they give you a side quest to encourage you to interact with it, so they can show the investors, hey, look, that was money well spent. Do you see what I'm saying? They probably spent tons of money, effort, developers trying to put Queen's Blood together. Queen's Blood is actually like a really well put together card game with great mechanics and shit. It's probably not easy to put that together, and they put bare graphics on it. It looks lit, yeah. And all of those resources could have gone into stuff like making when Cloud climbs up and down ledges, it looks less janky. They could have been gone into hiring better story writers to like save the story. Do you get what I mean? It could have been invested into other, because there's mad issues with the game, you know, like I'm talking about, like in the first chapter, you hold L2, crawl forward, hold R2, crawl forward, hold L2, crawl forward for Cloud with Sephiroth. Like, that kind of game design is really, like, bad and boring and disengaging for the player. So where you've put all your money and resources into Queen's Blood, it's like, pull some of that out and give it back to the actual problems that are in the actual game, like real issues with the game. Do you feel me? So I feel like where you got the little chapters where they kind of force the player to play Queen's Blood, that's also just for the investors. So they're like, look, man, you know, all those resources we spent on that, it's cool. The player gets to interact. Like, and they're paying people all over, up and down YouTube to do fucking Queen's Blood's guides. I know half of them fucking guys on YouTube that do the videos like 35 things to do in this area. Here's how to get started. Like, some of those videos are legit, but some of those videos are sponsored, I'm pretty sure. Because, like, I was watching one the other day from some guy, and he was talking about certain shit, but he was overlooking, like, key things that you would know if you had actually played the game. So, like, when you watch the video, it comes across as if he's, like, reading a script. And even people in the comments are like, bro, like, it tells you this in the game. It tells you this in... Do you see what I'm saying? So, like, I don't believe in the Queen's Blood hype. Yeah, even you're saying that Queen's Blood crap, you still don't get it, so you stay away from it. Exactly that. And my point is, like, if we was playing Final Fantasy 8 remake and it had a card game, I'd be hyped, because Final Fantasy 8 has a card game and it's really good. It's one of the best. Like, I smoked that game. I farmed up all the OP cards and I beat the champions. Like, I fucking loved that shit. It was sick back then. Do you get what I mean? But like this, I was actually going to play this card game. I was going to spend time playing it and learning it and everything. But like, because of the fucked up, horrendous experience I had on the boat for like 2 hours before I realized you could skip it, I'm never going to touch it again. Did you realize you could skip it? Or did you get trapped playing it on the boat as well? But yeah, like, I had to fucking, you know, I thought I was forced to do it. I won like 3 rounds of that shit. It was fucking tough. Yeah, unless you want the trophy. Yeah, fuck that shit. And so my point is, like, so look, you're an OG player. I'm an OG player. We're customers for this shit, right? You put out product. We pulled up. We bought the product, right? You see what I'm saying? That's the exchange here. And me and you as customers, we've come and we've bought this thing. And we're like, Nah, see Queen's blood, fuck that. You get what I'm saying? And so that means for them, like, that's like, you know, like motherfuckers give you the burger and they're like, do you want the lettuce? You're like, no, I don't want that. I don't want that ingredient. Keep that ingredient out, right? These motherfuckers have forced some fucked up ingredient into this game and we're just ignoring it and pretending it's not there. Do you get what I'm saying? So we can enjoy the rest of the show, right? But my point is, that's a whole bunch of resources and energy left on the table. And you could have took those resources and energy to like sort out other shit or to make other cool things happen that we as customers might have fucked with. Like some barbecue sauce in this bitch, you know? And fucking lettuce and mayonnaise, bro. This shit right here, this is all lettuce and mayonnaise, bro. For real. Gold Saucer chapter 8. See, I was really like, I didn't want to not get to the Gold Saucer. Part of me is terrified at this point that my favorite mini games are going to be ruined, but like, I'm making a hard save at the Gold Saucer because out of everything in this game, I'm pretty sure I should be able to have fun over there. Gold Saucer is it. Yeah, Lash, I see you though. What the fuck is going on, dog? And thank you for telling me the sound is all fucked up, because yeah, we're gonna restart the stream still. Yeah, Yuffie just joins this time. I figured so. Yeah. Because it's like, and that's what I'm saying about the, you see what I clocked when I was playing it, when I was trying to understand why I was so pissed about some of the mini games. In the original game, there's tons of side content, mini content, all of this additional stuff you can do, but all of that shit is optional. A lot of it, you could actually play the game quite intensely and still never realize it's there. You still wouldn't even know it was there, bro. Like the flashback with Zack. Zack is not shoved in your face. He's like tucked away in the Shinmar manor. And you have to like complete almost all of the game. And then before you fight Sephiroth, you go down there or whatever. Or is it halfway through? I forget. But at whatever point, you're able to go there and see the flashback. And that's how you get access to like Zack's memories or whatever. Do you see what I'm saying? Like all of the mini games at the Gold Saucer are optional. You don't actually have to play them. Do you see what I'm saying? And so it's like, that to me it kind of added value to them, because it's like you might even play it and then be like, oh shit, I missed on that and this, what the fuck, I gotta go back and play that shit. Like if you played the original and they forced every single mini game on you, it wouldn't be the same. It definitely wouldn't feel the same. And I feel like with this one, because of how expensive these games are and how much money Square Enix is putting into it, and not only that, but how much they've got riding on this. Like, remember, Square Enix, I'm pretty sure they're not in the best place right now. I don't think, they haven't announced that they're like fucked up or shaky, but I think they're not doing very well. Like, their shit's been whacked for a minute. The last good game they put out was Nier Automata. So like, yeah, instead of, like I said in the previous one, letting all of the mini games and letting all of like Zack's presence and letting all of that shit be like stuff that you could optionally go and find in the world, they're forcing it into your face and making sure you interact with it, because they spent too much money on it for you to not interact with it. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, you're starting to get bored. That's what I'm saying. But probably the reason why you're getting bored might be because you're grinding the side content. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah, you just get lost. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's very easy to get lost. And you see that part of the design? It's easy to get lost in Remake, yeah? Because of the way the maps are structured. The way the maps are structured is low-key one-for-one like the original. The maps are structured like these kind of hallways and pathways that you walk down. The original. Because you're, like, the background is like a painting. And your characters are running on top of this painting. And so they, like, create little pathways that your character can travel on that painting, right? This shit is in 3D, but the maps still have these like pathways. The pathway structure still exists. So it's like, it's super unintuitive to navigate. It's very easy to get lost. You have to open your menu all the time to rely on the maps. The red marker thing helps, but it's not as good as like a GTA 5 waypoint system or something like that. And the fact that the game kind of needs a GTA 5 waypoint system is kind of fucked, because when you play Final Fantasy, you don't imagine any kind of waypoints on the thing. And that's why I said when I first turned on the game about the markers on the fucking menu thing. I'm like, why is there so much markers everywhere? Why is there so much icons? I think one of the biggest things with the game is like, maybe if I just picked it up fresh without hitting Remake first, I might have been more like, yeah, I'll grind all this shit. But still, I'm happy that I didn't do that, because I don't want to grind all this shit. But I think one of the biggest things that kind of fucks with me is that if I want to unlock all the summon material, I got to go and do all these goofy side quests with Chadley. I think that's a big mistake, like, in game design. Like, don't put that in the game. Like, maybe I go and I get the materials, I find them in the map and they're cool or whatever. Yeah, maybe I beat the boss, I get the material cool. And if I go and unlock all that shit, you give me something else. But it shouldn't affect the material itself. I feel like that's a bad idea, man. Do you get me? That man said you just get lost. Yeah, fam. What's this? You will see. You was enjoying the game, but now, oh yeah, you will see. You was enjoying the game, but you're getting bored of the game. Way too much land for the game, to be honest. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying about when you're telling a short version or a long version of a story. Like, I think Square Enix would have had a much easier time if they had just decided to tell the short version, bro. Like, less is more sometimes as well. Like, when you know I like making music. When you make music and you make a song, sometimes you might make the song 7 minutes. Sometimes it's 2 minutes. If you try and squish the 7-minute story down to 2 minutes, bare times it sounds shit. If you try and take that 2-minute song and stretch it out for 10 minutes, it's going to sound shit. It's going to lose what it's supposed to do. It doesn't hit anymore, right? And this story has a certain time frame it's meant to be told within. And so when you take these like little meandering, like Costa del Sol is just a little moment. We're not supposed to be here for hours and hours and hours. It's just a moment. You're here for like 20 minutes, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like, with it being stretched out, that's why you're saying like, oh, as I get deeper into it, I get this feeling of boredom. It's because the storyteller is meandering on points for way too long. You see what I'm saying? You're meant to hit, then Hercules went into the dungeon. Then Hercules went and he realized he needed to go and fight the dragon. So then Hercules got a boat and he went to fight the dragon. Then he slayed the dragon. He got the dragon's head. He got back on the boat. He went to Medusa. He fucked Medusa's shit up with the shield. Like, do you see what I'm saying? It's like whatever the fuck. Like, when you're telling the story, there's pacing is so important, bro. It's so important, and the pacing of this shit is absolutely fucked. And it's not helped by the fact that they keep like filling it with like I said, focus, like earlier when the stream starts, we're playing Rocket League. I'm Red and Aeris, and we're playing Rocket League against like some Shinra dogs or whatever to earn points for Aeris's ticket so that we can unlock Aeris's swimsuit. That's what I'm talking about. Like, when you're telling the long version of the story, you just meander on points. Who gives a fuck? I don't care if we played Rocket League. Let that be optional. It's a great thing to have in the game, but let it be optional. Yeah? Don't force me to play it. Like, because you're fucking up the pacing in a big way. But anyway, man said, nah, it's not even lettuce. It's dry, smooth old, some gone off beans. Yeah, these motherfuckers is crippin', bro. I mean, we're having a good time streaming it, though. But yeah, these motherfuckers is crippin'. Any of you are having fun watching this game, you got to big up Water Serpent when you see him in the chat. Because I was literally going to put this in the ashtray yesterday. And he was like, no, I want to see it. So I was like, cool. So we kept it rolling. And, like, it is kind of funny still. So, yeah. Let's see. Rufus saying, nah, you just been doing the main. But you will see from chapter 8 to chapter 9, it's so far apart. It's mad. Really? It's a massive chapter. Okay. So they've been giving us these little... And you know what's funny about that? I was saying that time ago in the stream where I was saying the first half of this game is going to be basically like filler. And the second half is where it will get interesting. Just because of the arc that it covers. The arc that it covers, like in the original game, you've just done Midgar, which is really exciting. So they give you quite a long section of downtime before any shit really kicks off. And this game starts at the beginning of the downtime. So we're on downtime for like half of the game, 60-70% of the game. And at the end is where it really should start to kick off. Do you get me? Which again, like I said, is a terrible choice for your narrative storytelling. It's just ridiculous. Said, nah, because you started this without replay and remake. But it's got so boring, you might just watch me play it. Yeah, lucky you, dog. That's what I'm saying. Big up Water Serpent. Like I said, I was going to rip this shit, bro. I was going to rip this whole shit off. And Water Serpent was like, nah, man, we got to do it. We got to do it for the memes. So here we are. The walk between chapter 8 and 9 is crazy. All right. Well, let's get this fucking show on the road. Let's get to this chapter 8 and 9. These crazy Square Enix bitches. We're going to set them on fire the whole way. And then at the end, if I've got the vibes for it, I'll try and do like some little like 10-minute videos, 5, 10, 15-minute videos. Because some of them hit. And we'll set this bitch on fire. Because fuck those guys and what they tried to do. You see, when we're going to Upper Junior, and the fucking dragon thing shows up and it fucks up the spot and drowns everyone. Priscilla doesn't even drown. We don't even CPR Priscilla. It's Yuffie who drowns. That's how you know shit is wrong. Anyway, I'll see you lot in the next one. Keep your notifications, all of that turned on. I'm going to go live in like 5 minutes or something. So I'll see you soon. Cool. Nothing but money on my mind. She says she love me, love is blind. She ride it up and down and then rewind. When we fuck, it gets better every time. I got 2 bad bitches by my side. I tell my ops don't even try. Anytime I lift, I let it fly. Come down and put two spirits in the sky. Hit your block and put some spirits on the floor. Niggas know I got a lot, but I need more. Nowadays, all my guap is kept offshore. Stash box, I got a couple keys of raw. Whoa, the weed is Arabian, burning it down like a Sabian. I'm coming down to the stadium, rolling with angels and aliens. There's only real ones in my radius. Everyone here know my alias. I'm coming down to the stadiums, rolling with angels and aliens. She take it straight to the face, laughing all of the way to the bank. Pardon, I take it straight to the face. Pull up and parking, jump out the spaceship, step over your carcass. When you look around, you see killers and carnage. My niggas is Martians, yeah, we live and die by the stardom. Even when we're in the darkness, you know we stay lit regardless. All of your bitches, they love me. All of your hatred is harmless. Only the gods can judge me, yeah. Even when we're in the darkness, you know we stay lit regardless. All of your bitches, they love me. All of your hating is harmless.